Hey everybody, it's Brad from Three Doors Down. I hope you're having a great day today. Got some not so good news for you today. And so I'd been sick a couple of weeks ago, and then went to the hospital and got checked out, and actually got the diagnosis that I had a clear cell renal carcinoma that had metastasized into my lungs, and that's it's stage 4, and that's not real good. But you know what? We serve a mighty God, and He can overcome anything. So I have no fear. I really sincerely am not scared of it at all. But it is gonna force us to cancel our tour this summer, and we're sorry for that. And I'd love for you to lift me up in prayer every chance you get. And I think it's time for me to maybe go listen to Not My Time a little bit, right? Thank you guys so much. God loves you. We love you. See you.
I've been blessed to be in this band for 30 years, and God has blessed us so much, and He has kept His hands around me when I was so foolish and done so many things that were just that I knew better than. And I'm not one of those people that can say that I didn't know any better, because I always knew better. You know, I come from a good family, and I'm so thankful for my family and my brothers and sisters and my mom and dad. And if I have to acknowledge first that I was an alcoholic I started drinking down in Mississippi when I was a teenager with all my friends, like teenagers do. And we got signed when I was 20 years old. And I stepped on a tour bus when I was 20 years old and started touring the world. It was just a lot to hand a 20-year-old, and it was just kind of the lifestyle, and whether it just be nerves going on stage or just not being able to sleep in a bus, the lifestyle just led me further and further down the road before I realized that I was drinking pretty heavily. My mom had prayed for me to quit. My brothers and sisters had prayed for me to quit because they seen the road I was going down. And so there was a lot of prayers being said for me, and I'm thankful for every one of them. I was in Japan one day, and we were playing the show for the troops. I could feel myself slipping away, that it wasn't me anymore. And I could also feel that this wasn't going to last a lot longer. And then I tried to call a friend and looking for somebody, I guess, just to okay it or whatever, to validate my feelings. And I couldn't get anyone on the phone. And I FaceTimed Mr. Charlie. And he and his wife were sitting there on the couch. And it was late at night there. And it was about mid-morning, maybe here, or a big time difference. And I was sitting there just sobbing and just telling him how unhappy I was in my life. He was a great counsel to me before this time. He always had great advice to tell me. He said, son, he said, if you love your wife and you love God like you say you do, you need to come home and you need to go rehab. That was the man that came in there to kind of hear your kind of talk and hear you pour your heart out. And he asked me, he said, Brad, he said, do you love God? I said, yes, sir, I love God. He said, why are you serving yourself? He said, you're not serving God, but this. He said, you're serving yourself. And it hit me hard. And he said, do you love your wife? I said, yes, sir, of course I love my wife. He said, well, then why are you trying to kill her husband? And it hit me between the eyes. And that's been the 19th of this month. That have been 9 years ago. And those 9 years have been the best years of my life. And we started coming to church here, and I think about 5 years ago, and your sermons have helped me tremendously. There's another world inside of me that you may never see.
Brad Arnold, the lead singer and founding member of the American rock band Three Doors Down, has died at the age of 47. The band confirmed Arnold's passing on Saturday, February 7th, 2026, through a lengthy and emotional tribute shared on Instagram. With heavy hearts, we share the news that Brad Arnold, founder, lead singer, and songwriter of Three Doors Down, passed away on Saturday, February 7th at the age of 47, the message began. With his beloved wife Jennifer and his family by his side, he passed away peacefully, surrounded by loved ones, in his sleep after his courageous battle with cancer. As a founding member, vocalist, and original drummer of Three Doors Down, Brad helped redefine mainstream rock music, blending post-grunge accessibility with emotionally direct songwriting and lyrical themes that resonated with everyday listeners. Brad's songwriting became a cultural touchstone for a generation, producing some of the most enduring hits of the 2000s, including the band's breakout hit, Kryptonite, which he wrote in his math class when he was just 15 years old. His music reverberated far beyond the stage, creating moments of connection, joy, faith, and experiences that will live on long after the stages he performed on. Above all, he was a devoted husband to Jennifer, and his kindness, humor, and generosity touched everyone fortunate enough to know him. Those closest to him will remember not only his talent, but his warmth, humility, faith, and deep love for his family and friends. The family is deeply grateful for the outpouring of love and support during this difficult time, and kindly asks that their privacy be respected. He will be deeply missed and forever remembered. This marked the band's first public post since Arnold revealed in May 2025 that he had been diagnosed with clear cell renal carcinoma, a form of kidney cancer. At the time, the cancer had already metastasized to his lungs, resulting in a stage 4 diagnosis. Formed in 1996, Three Doors Down rose to international fame in the early 2000s. In addition to Kryptonite, the band became known for enduring hits such as Here Without You and When I'm Gone, songs that defined an era of mainstream rock and connected deeply with audiences worldwide. Following the announcement, fans, fellow musicians, and friends flooded social media with tributes, sharing memories, and expressing gratitude for Arnold's music and legacy. Brad Arnold is survived by his wife Jennifer and his family. May his soul rest in peace.